Hey there, sports fans. Rubbo here for Calivo Gaming. We're gonna play some Arena. Rogue or Mage? Been having a lot of fun with Rogue, I must admit. Haven't really played so much Mage. So we'll give it a go. We see what's going on today. You know what, I think I'm going to take the egg here. I think because we are playing Mage, so we can ping it to kill it. The Imp Master is just a bit on the weak side, and the Sapper doesn't really seem to do anything either. Well, you could take the Abusive Sergeant because of the egg, but I think Pit Fight is just too good to pass up there. And I do like Polymorph. Not a fan of Dancing Swords or the Farseer, so Berserker it is. Important to pick up your 2-drops, and Fallen Hero is certainly a good one. Lots going on at 2 so far. I was wondering when we'd get some quality guys here, because we've got a lot going on at 2. Not so much going on elsewhere. Yeah, we got some pretty weak cards here. Not sure I want any of them. A second egg. And again, you know, possibly looking like the best thing, though at least with the Grim Patron we can ping it. So it's got that going for it. Okay, where's the good cards? Who has taken the good cards? I would like to be drawing some good cards, please. These are pretty weak. Oh, a Dark Iron Dwarf, but it's right next to an Ethereal Conjurer, which is a ridiculous card. So, ridiculous card it is. Defender of Argus for the egg. Not sure there's a whole lot else we can do in regards to that. I'd normally take a Forgotten Torch, but I just think we need some big guys at this point. Like, this deck isn't doing that much. Yeah, it's a thoroughly average deck, this one. Shattered Sun Cleric also enables the egg, so we'll take it for that reason. Another Conjurer. And I guess another Fallen Hero. So it's just guys, no Flame Strikes. It's quite fast. You know, there's plenty of 2-drops in there. But there's nothing broken, really, at all in the deck. So we'll be losing once we get to about, 6 wins or something like that. To just people with ridiculous cards.
You asked for it.
Chuck all of them away, try and pick up some cheap cards. The Crocolis turn 2 is pretty cool because you get to give it +1 and turn it into a 3/4, which is a lot better than a 4/3.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
Though we can also go Sorcerer's Apprentice, Frostbolt your guy on turn 3, which isn't bad either.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Challenge accepted.
What now?
I guess we just sit here while he tries to work out what it is he wants to do.
Your magic shall not save you.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Push forward.
For the Lich King!
Seems absolutely fine.
You want it? I got it.
Well, 2 pretty poor cards and a Frostbolt. So,
Push forward.
and go to the face as well.
The Frost Wolves stand ready.
Finally, a second chance.
Me?
Push forward.
Seems the best play, dump out a bunch of guys and just go to his face at this point. Because we've got like 7 damage in our hand as well.
What?
It's only a card like Brawl we lose to at this point. And he realises he's lost as well. Double Rampage. Yeah, you do try and avoid those cards for reasons like that, because if you get 2 in your opening hand in the early game, you might as well just scoop up your cards and go home.
Versus Rexar.
Like when your turn 4 plays are 4-3.
Asked for it.
I think that speaks volumes about how good his hand was at that point. So Ardent Squire is really nice against Hunter because, you know, they don't have a way of pinging it and stuff like that, and you can use your hero ability on turn 2 to take out a 3-2.
The light protects me.
And if he's got a 2-3, it gets frostbolted. Mana Worm would have been nice there as well, wouldn't it? The old turn 1 Mana Worm frostbolt you. Oh, he got a 6 and lost. How often does that happen? Oh, nice. Keeping the pressure up.
The Sunwell.
How lucky! Beautiful top deck there. Has he got Explosive Trap to get back into the game? Well, unfortunate, but I think we have to keep up the tempo on him.
Shush!
If we're lucky, he accidentally hits my guy with the bubble on.
To my side.
Hello, hello, hello.
Well.
I think maybe we just go with that there.
My shield for Argon! Silence!
Because as it is, he has to run them both in. And then we get to pink his guy.
Don't mess with Tusk!
You want it? I got it.
Well. That was definitely an interesting choice of cards there.
Into the breach! Drink with me, friend. Don't mess with Tusk.
Maybe we will go with the Cone of Cold at this point. So we've got access to a Frostbolt and a Grim Patron and a ping
I hear you.
on the Patron.
A fight! Count me in! Everyone, get in is for mortals! Tadingo! Yes!
Again, not sure he wanted to do that.
Everyone, get in here! Finally, a second chance.
Glaive Zucre, sneaky. He's still going to the face though. Yeah, trade these off. Dragon's Breath becomes 3 mana. And then we get to drop that onto an empty board, pretty much.
For Blackwing!
Fire on! Everyone, get in here!
Go!
Well fought. I concede.
Did the job. Deck was fast. Not really consistent. Had a few pretty, you know, ropey turns. But it held itself up quite well.
Jaina versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
You asked for it.
So with nothing to go with the egg, I don't see a whole lot of point keeping it. I mean, I could throw these two back and try to draw something that uses the egg, I guess. Guess we could go with it that way, because we have got 3 cards that use it. Like the Shattered Sun Cleric, so that does the job.
I smell blood.
And it's pretty much the perfect turn 2 drop against a Worgen. He's never going to unstealth his Worgen there, so...
Greetings from beyond the grave.
Oh, okay, he is. That's pretty cool.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
My shield for Argon.
Push forward.
He's in a lot of trouble now. His tempo's all gone, and this egg is really risking to smash him in the face super hard.
Where shall I strike?
Seems a good time for a berserker. I get to ping it, enrage it, and then it gets even more of a buff when it beats up his 4/4.
It's clobbering time.
Sustenance.
Aww.
Knowledge is power, and I know a lot.
So let's see if he's got an answer for the 8-2. He does.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
I learn. Shush! So, here's where you're wrong.
You're getting polymorphed.
Run away!
I'm sorry to say, sir, but we don't like your type around here.
Someday I'll be just like you.
I learn. Silence! So, here's where you're wrong.
You're getting polymorphed as well.
Silence! So, here's where you're wrong.
I concede.
Yeah, that was nice, wasn't it? Let's be honest. His deck was too slow. I think when you get a deck that has at least that nice consistency of like always you're gonna get your 2 drops, it puts a lot of pressure on him. I mean, you lose to the people who've got like, you know, 3 swipes or something, because they're just constantly batting your board clear with 1 card.
For it.
But against other people who don't have those sort of consecrations and swipes, you just overwhelm them so quickly. And we got the Squire again, which is super nice, and going first, which is a
The
bonus.
light protects me.
No turn 2 play, however.
I fight.
But this Shattered Sun Cleric will be pretty useful.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Mount up! Knowledge is power, and I know a lot.
I fight.
I think it's more important to stay on curve there than, you know, pinging his 2-1 and doing nothing else with your turn.
I hope you like my invention. Mind if I roll need?
So, here's where you're wrong.
Now, we could ping the 2-1. It's not necessarily a bad play here. Given if we make the Conjurer, we just go ahead and... and lose the guy anyway. And it powers up Dragon's Breath in case we need it.
I wonder, is this the fishing tournament? Reporting for duty.
So, here's where you're wrong.
That's a lot of buffs. He won't be living long. Though I might get to go Conjurer and then do something nice with the spell I get.
You want it? I got it.
Or, alternatively, I could get 3 terrible cards that don't do anything.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Here's where you're wrong.
Job done. Reporting for duty. Shush!
We're using real swords.
Well, I was hoping it to go on the other guy there, unfortunately. Which sucks. But what can you do?
I'll get him.
None may steal our secrets.
The light compels you.
The light protects me.
Ooh! There's a nice card to get off the top of the deck.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
We're using real swords.
How lucky! Yo! Now he may think, okay, I'll let the 3/5 get vaporized, but you know that'd be bad with this 2/2 with a bubble on. So obviously, you know, send that in for your doom first.
The makers.
Yep, that's Paladin's for you. That's pretty much going to win him the game, that card. It's a very nice Blessing of Wisdom.
Eyes are open.
Silence.
So he just needs one more good card here to win. A second Blessing of Wisdom, that's pretty brutal. I'm going to give him that one. Yeah, I can't deal with the 5/7 and he's just drawing cards.
Jaina versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Oh, let's get rid of all of these. None of these cards do anything. Well, I guess I've got Frostbolts now.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
No, you won't, because you're gonna die horribly in a couple of turns.
We're using real swords.
Yeah, so my turn 1 play forced him to waste a coin there.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
I'm just going to make a 3/2 there. Keeps me on curve, allows me to Frostbolt a 4/4 next turn. He's got a pretty poor hand as well. He's like me, probably just got removal and not a whole lot else.
You want it? I got it.
This game just hates me. Straight up hates me with a passion. He's consistently giving me terrible spells out of that. Nah, Berserker's actually just really good against rogues. He's probably got an assassinate for it. But if he can't deal it 7 damage, it's going to beat him up. So he's really just delaying the inevitable here. Doesn't really change anything. I'm still on 24 life, which is tons and tons of life. And if you make something ridiculously big, I've still got my polymorph boar to deal with it.
They all bend to my command. Get in there and fight, maggot!
Drink with me, friend.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
Kill all your guys. Go. Brewmaster was pretty useful there, wasn't he?
What lurks in the depths? My eyes are open.
Now we could polymorph this guy and beat that up. But I don't see the point. Like, that polymorph's there to deal with a ridiculous card that I can't deal with otherwise. And the Spellbender is hopefully gonna ruin his day so far as trying to kill my guy. Nope. Yep. Indeed.
I am the blade of the gods.
A fight calls me. Everyone, get in here!
Seems good.
Everyone, get in here!
You're in trouble now.
Go. The old hit you for 8 and concede routine. So deck was good to me there. Dealt with his threats appropriately. Conjurers being useless as ever on the secrets. Like, I don't really want to vaporize. Like, give me some good spells. Give me like flame strikes, fireballs, polymorphs. Each time I've had a choice of like ice lance and arcane missiles and arcane explosion. It's like, no, no, no. Those are not the cards we want.
Watch your back.
You asked for it.
I'm really not sure whether I just want to play Abusive Sergeant turn 1 or not. I don't think it's good. I think I need to keep it for my egg. Doesn't really do anything.
The pleasure is mine. Hello.
Yeah, pretty unimpressive hand from me here. Ooh, I get to heal for 1. How useful.
My eyes are open.
I think we have to go with a Frostbolt on that. I really do. And the next turn we can go Abusive Sergeant, Defender of Argus, then it's a 2-2 at least. I mean, that's assuming this guy survives, which I'm not sure he does.
We are the sword in the shadows.
Ah, that's pretty good as well. So, let's see, +2 makes it 5. Yeah.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
My shield for Argus.
Of course.
Well,
Could have gone with the Squire. I don't see much point in him forcing 6 damage through to my face. Like, doesn't really change anything, it dies the following turn. I don't see what he's gained from doing that, really.
For a little while, I pack a big punch.
The light protects me.
Best seats ever!
So, Dragon's Breath on the 9/7, and well, it'd be quite a cheap Dragon's Breath as well.
I fight.
For Blackwood!
the lights.
And we have an X-Beast. Again, I could go with the polymorph boar.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
To deal with it, you know? Actually, yeah, I like that. Actually, no, I don't. Keep the polymorph boar for a ridiculous card from him.
Thank you.
Push forward.
Guess it's a fan of knives? No? Okay. It is a fan of knives.
We are the sword in the shadows. What you want? You want it? I got it.
Now, if there's ever a time you actually do want a cone of gold, like that's one of those times right there.
What to do? What to do?
But Flame Lance is close to pure removal. And he has to play defensively at this point.
I wonder.
For the crusade!
For Blackwood!
Yeah, you do realise you're dead, right? You're on 14. What have you just done? And he's like, why did I do that? I never looked at my life total. He's stuck in value mode.
I'll get him.
He went, I need value out of my guy. Can't have him trading 1 for 1. Kill you then? That was just straight up terrible. He just had no concept of what health he was on.
Jaina versus Throne.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
So we need some 2-drops going second. Wow. Really? That's utterly brutal. Like, thanks a lot for that. Get rid of 4 expensive cards, get back 3 more expensive cards. This game legitimately hates me.
Mind if I roll need?
Oh, luckily he's gone and done that, so that Saves me having to throw my fallen hero out there. Next turn we get to go fallen hero coin, ping something for 2. Potentially. I'm not sure if that was a good play, but it was all I had.
Finally, a second chance.
Well, he's had his huge slice of luck there.
Eyes are open. The Fire Lord.
Yep, here comes his good cards.
Knowledge is power, and I learn.
So we've got, like, card advantage, but he's got better board, more mana, and he's just going to drop huge guy after huge guy.
You want it? I got it.
But now he has to fear the flame strike, so maybe he can't just chuck all of his guys out there.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Well, that's a start, isn't it? If I get to go Stormwind Champion next turn, take out your 4/3. No, because it's the Taunt Totem again. Like, we can't have nice things, can we? Anything but that Taunt Totem.
Ogre time.
Let the pain speak to me.
And now he gets a healing totem because it's the one that he happens to need.
You want it? I got it.
Well, it's got to be that.
You're in trouble now.
well-placed flame strike that was. First time we've seen it out of a conjurer.
No, stupid!
Really needed that flame strike.
Get in there and fight, maggot!
My shield for Argus.
You know what? You might have just killed me.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
It might just be enough to kill me, because he's gonna play some more cards this turn. Well, he's still trading off. Still trading off. Not quite sure why there. But the healing totem again saved his owl from being pinged. Yeah, he should have just gone to my face last turn. And again? Well, he already had me dead, but another nice top deck. Just not enough luck in that game, really. Expensive cards when I needed cheap cards. Pretty much all there was to it there.
Jaina versus Anduin. The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
I mean, I was lucky to survive as long as I did. Given the size of all the cards in my hand from turn 1.
We're using real.
Run away!
If we get really lucky here, we draw a Frostbolt.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Or keep the Sarge in my hand, in case I draw my egg. So he coined out a guy turn 1, knowing he didn't have a turn 2 play. Okay. I think we need to do something here at this point, don't we?
Get in there and fight, maggot!
So I'm thinking next turn I've got Fallen Hero, and then I can ping what he plays to deal it 4 damage in total.
Sever my wrath!
Maybe that should have been the farce here.
Get back, you scurvy dogs!
Oh, I draw my egg. How lucky. Watch him Shadow Madness my egg, then give it to +1 and run it into my 3/2.
I'll put it on your tab.
Summoning portal open.
You want it? I got it.
Indeed, he does have a Shadow Madness. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't get a single Flame Strike.
Eyes are open.
You're in trouble now.
No, but of course he gets a really huge guy. Ooh! Favors!
My shield for Argon.
Of course.
Drink with me, friend.
Eyes are open.
Does he have a second Shadow Madness? I might just concede if he does.
You might feel a little tingle.
Well, I'm not quite sure I agree with what he just did there. But you know, good for him if it works for him.
Into the breach.
Yep. Let's go empty the board out.
Accepted.
Nothing here.
X marks the spot.
A fight! Cold me! Everyone, get in here!
The gates are open.
Always has the answer when he needs it. I think we've got to ping this, haven't we? Aye.
Everyone, get in here!
Let's just do it that way. It makes him trade off. Ouch. That's the villain's chosen. That should be game over.
For Nomriga.
Whew. Thank God he took something truly terrible. Well, let's play this first, eh?
Knowledge is power, and I.
I'm so happy that his scarab did nothing at all. Yawn. Well, let's not be using that.
Here's where you're wrong.
Mind if I roll need?
Pretty good. That's not pretty good. We have double polymorph. I was really hoping for a pit fighter there.
You gotta be kidding me!
Now, that is worth polymorphing.
For Blackwood. I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Ooh. Skills.
For the spirit.
Might as well get that off the board. He might draw Dark Iron Dwarf or something that just makes it awkward. I feel I got really lucky with the bad cards he was offered from his dual Scarab.
Crusade!
Question is, do I want to polymorph
For the spirit.
the 3 or my 4/5 just to deal with the 3/1? So, nah. Not sure about playing this fallen hero. Got a feeling it's a shadow word pain or something like that. And I kind of want to be able to deal 2 damage on a turn with it. That works. Oh, nice draw.
You want it? I got it.
Pyroblast. I can't really take Pyroblast, can I? Well, I could. I really could, couldn't I?
Finally, a second chance.
Job's done. Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
I'll get it.
I've got a Pyroblast in the hand. It feels fine. Really? You're going to put yourself to 1, are you? Heal your guy.
Well played.
It was a pretty long game, wasn't it? Pretty scary, so this is the bit I thought I'd start to struggle. I mean, that deck was pretty good. You know, and I just had enough, but I think if he'd got a better card out of his Jeweled Spirit, like if he'd made Velen's Chosen, I was just dead at that point.
Jaina versus Anduin.
The light shall bring victory.
You asked for it.
So here we go, with more bad cards. Better. I can work with this.
The light protects me. I fight.
Drink with me, friend.
Yep. Not the best play from him.
Shannon and Simmer.
Coining out a pit fighter.
The damned stand ready. You want it? I got it.
I should really have, like, thought for a very long time before taking the Flame Strike. Just gone, oh man, this is so tough! And then he might go, hey, well, he obviously didn't get a Flame Strike. I might have been better making Gurubashi Berserker there, because he obviously doesn't have Shadow Word Pain, given all the good stuff he could have done it on.
I fight dirty. I fight dirty.
Give me a quest.
Polymorph Boar wrecking him.
Welcome to the exhibit.
Do you really want to play those out against a patron? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Wow. There's the top deck. Eh? There's the top deck to end all top decks right there. Everyone going, you should have just killed it, man.
Take heart. The Earth Mother is near.
Why are you not healing yourself? There's no point healing that. It doesn't do anything.
For Blackwing.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Should have healed yourself for 2 there, sir.
Funnel cakes. Get your funnel cakes here.
Well, let's take some of these guys out, I think.
For the spike.
Finally, a second chance.
So he's in one of those quandaries where he really wants to take out my fallen hero, but there's an 8-2 as well.
I must consider.
Are you afraid of the dark? All upon us. You're dead.
So I'm in my happy place. We're into top decking mode and I have 2 guys and he has nothing. It's all down to how good everyone's deck is at this point.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Thank you.
It's pretty cool. Another one. Like backup light spawn.
Someday I'll be just like you.
It's getting hot in here.
Ooh. Another one of these, eh? Well, well.
Finally, a second chance.
Light spawn number 2 dealt with. Let's see if I can get my other ethereal conjurer.
I enjoy raiding.
That's awkward.
One day, I'll be a real knight.
Yep, he's played a card that's better than my entire deck at this point. A second Divine Spirit.
Shush!
We're using real swords.
So we're looking for our Defender of Argus at this point.
Trouble now.
Defender of Argus? That's not a Defender of Argus. That's another tiny guy.
We're using real swords.
6 cards left, and the Defender of Argus is one of them. Like, how rough is that?
You win this
That's a tough way to finish this video, isn't it? There were good cards in my deck. Yeah, we had another Ethereal Conjurer in there in the bottom 6 cards. I think my Crusher was down there. The Stormwind Champion was down there. The Defender of Argus was definitely in those bottom 6 cards as well. So, you know, we had cards that would have got us out of that. I think my Pit Fighter was in there as well, so if I can, like, you know, make the Pit Fighter while his guy's still like a 4-4 or a 6-6, and I can deal with it as well. But, yep, rough one that. Bit of bad luck at the end, to be honest. Anyway, 6 wins we finish at. all things considered, I think pretty good for that deck. Didn't have anything broken in there at all. Didn't have a single fireball. Only the one polymorph. No flame strikes. I think 6 wins is kind of what you can expect with a deck like that. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and maybe we'll do better next time. Ta-da.